Pulling all the price tags off the reasons. Henny up for whatever you believe in. Told us legacy is based on achievements. Nothing more, nothing less, or between it. So wherever I stand, I'm knee deep in. Anything above it, you can keep it. I'm familiar with the pocket of the beat is. Like my friends is familiar with the precinct. Same friends who were standing on the deep end. Side by side, talking ride or die. So when the time arrives and another one is needed, I'll be with them digging up from underneath it. Up from the ground, stuck to the plan. Stuck to it now, never tuck in the hand. Do for mine and what they do for me. And when the truth subsides, I'm what the truth should be. I mean truthfully, what I used to be is what I still am since the booster seat. Figured out how beautiful a coupe could be. Told ambition, put it on loop for me. Said it won't be much from the homes we from while I'm on the steps like that's news to me. And everything I prove to be is based on the rules that the stoop believe. So believe in the most of the dope, like you listening to Mac in the movies with the sound all off. I came up in Kenmore theaters where you dip up out the back for somebody let the pound go off. So round of applause for being able to live it and kick it to you in the past tense. And when I kick it and they get it, they be with it even if I can't shake off my accent. I got good enough reasons. 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 From when you find time in the bottom of a Hennessy bottle and call it time of the essence. A little more time than expected. Wondering if time got a guest list. I took it as a sign of acceptance and put it all behind like an exit. But took enough time to reflect with. Just looking the whole time like Netflix. Till you find what you thought you was best with, but realized it was all you was left with. Still higher than you thought you could get to, and all that it gets you is picking where to settle in. I ain't for the settling at all. I get the mind way better than I talk. So all the time they was listening to y'all, I was riding with a vision of it all, envisioning it all, right? Because the reasons will always be good enough. Foresee what they thought that they took from us. Caught geeking, swore shit was looking up. More reason for caution, now look at us. You know the looks mean more when they defy the shit you mistook me for. Timeless, even if it took me more. Timeless, even if it took me more. Like look, we on. Heavy as the head when the crown gotta wait to it. Longer to get around, you gotta wait through it. One shot deal, it's a one shot kill. Ain't enough time left to take to it. So round of applause for being able to live it and kick it to you in the past tense. And when I kick it and they get it, they be with it even if I can't shake off my accent. I got good enough reasons. 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 I got good enough reasons.
Overdue. If I'm being honest with myself, it's time I be honest with you. Just hope you get the tape in time to press play on it in your box and all that. To my dearest next door, but a heart even prettier than your eyes and the baggage that I done added to them in recent times. I'm obliged to take my responsibilities in stride. On my pride, will be my obituary's design. 75, climbing through your window on the side. My disguise was knowing what I was put here to defy. Whole time, I'm staring at the rules the world afforded me. Paling in comparison to you and what you thought of me. My attention, unfortunately, went from how you walk to how I could walk. It's caught a piece. Weed, money, cold, till they cap and gown honored me. Grad school was powder work. Green Jansport with 40,000 worth. Life come at you fast when you bright enough to speed read. Ignored how I needed you, thinking that you needed me. Only child syndrome, so I'm full of me. Loving on a brick, replace loving how you look at me. Then I saw what it took from me. First one through the door should always have a key. but I had 20 more in the trunk, gift wrap for me. It seemed like automatically you became a mirror, and I chose to stay away. Like fuck all the stand back at me. Then you scurried away to a Maurice, like you staring him down, go wipe away how you saw me. Then you lit up a flame, and it became how you support me, serving you like a guest list. Word to your mama necklace. I swear the throne became warmer than I projected. You rang the bell, but let wander in unexpected. And I neglected to keep up with my protection. I was buried in my blessings, but ain't a bag big enough to pay me out to take the time to think that you be in the crossfire of this aim of mine. As sweet as your name, all the melodies that came alive drove you to lay me out to say goodbye. And so now essentially, that handful of bullets you sent to me was back to back with the ones that made you fall for a memory. Ironic, ain't it? He loaded his, he loaded yours, and you got it aiming. A cop's daughter ain't one to play with, and there I was, playing with you, hopping out windows, driving out to Texas, showed me just how far 10 goes. I started to bring a few in the trunk with me to Odessa. With me visiting you could've funded me even better, but me in front of you was enough to lead me wherever. And I couldn't make this more about me than it's already been. Aspirations getting impatient and screaming, let me in, let me vent. I don't do this much, but just let me vent. I'm waving high with all this blood on my hands, let me rinse. Leaning on what's left of me to fix the mess that I made. Trusting in tenaces, all this pussy on my plate. Look at how far that I came. I'm worth enough to put 100,000 on my frame. What more could I say? You should be here with me. My child is on the way, but yo, you should be very unique. Nothing got in the way, but I used to be scared to dream, used to be scared to sleep. So to summarize it all, I was all at the root of it, whether or not I ever really knew the shit. So apologies in order, if ain't nothing else for us. No love lost, so I lost love on the corner. No love lost, so I lost love on the corner. No love lost, so I saw love was a goner. No love lost, so I saw love was a goner. Apologies in order, if ain't nothing else for us. No love lost, so I lost love on the corner. No love lost, so I lost love on the corner. No love lost, so I saw love was a goner. Apologies in order, if ain't nothing else for us.
It's kind
no
of
love
fitting
lost,
that
so I lost love on the corner.
rain outside the studio
no
and
love
shit.
Lost, so I lost
It never
love
rained
on
in
the corner.
South Central, but
Corner,
let me see if I can match
corner,
that.
Corner,
Yo,
corner.
survived every stereotype. Could've died, but I was scared of the lights. So look alive when the fear is in sight. Cause the fact that I even had to survive a stereotype is why I'm here on these heights. And all this talking is just a reminder of who I should've been. I fell knee deep in that batter, and by the looks of it, fiends licking their fingers like Saint. You put your foot in this, my sambas all over their souls. The reaper pushing in, the repercussions offer re-upping. And how they come to you, got you facing you like a W. And whether it's Frank Lucas, Frank Matthews, or me in front of you, it seemed to make sense to be frank about what a plug could do. Picture tug of war between the CIA fronting you raw and the Soviets bringing your mother along. KGBs and guns in the drawer, and shit I'm stuck in a war with by default, they both coming along. A far cry from my rookie year calling for coke. Only black boy in the valley, me and Waterhead Bo. So blame the valley for showing me to sneak through the back to a crib out in Encino like Jamaica and Daft. I remember driving through Oakland trying to leave with a stash. It was Kev and Lee in the front, me in the back. One would tear shit apart, one would keep shit intact. Forever my other brother like I'm Felix the Cat. Until my corners applauding how someone like me pop. Idolizing what I built when every price seemed to drop. Y'all ain't deserve to be the logo for who light up a rock. Y'all ain't deserve what Kermit on 59th Street got. My success inspired everyone left about it. It's mess to be up next, to lead a house with a recipe and a tech. To be direct, I'm hoping that God see my neglect as a reason to look beyond and come throw me a resurrect. I did it on my own like none of the ones I helped raise. Who would've knew that being self-made turning to self-hate? Black diamond blood on the keys taking up shelf space. And boom boom riding down Crescendo with a 12 gauge. Same as I did the Mel. I drove black queens into hell, but Tanasi and Veronique could split a cell. I got a feeling shit ain't what it should be. I tried to duck it, but her mother make her split at the seams. So if I could pick up the jack and call my crib back in 83, and I answer the phone off what I know, I would say to me to still fly through with that bird that Ivy gave to me. But I should make that one sale to Claudia and say peace. Best way to save peace is really just to make peace. Peace with my surroundings like the crown ain't never came to me. Louis might have caught that back when she first caught that, but a family tree in the street got me to fuck up off that. The fear of hanging up on myself and trying to call back, I had me in the trunk trying to see if I can afford that. Dial tone echoing, honor roll excellence. God bless the child, but what if God won't let him in? I'm yelling in the phone and telling me to hit rewind like I was yelling in the phone and keep it read the fuck alive. When my mama has a shadow over me like son is fine. I just showed you how much more you used to see when you was blind, right? So may God bless the king who really turned out to be a pawn. Trunk wide open, dreams came along. Next to a set of keys fitted like a charm. Right, yeah, so may God bless the king. Who really turned out to be a pawn. Trunk wide open, dreams came along. Next to a set of keys fitted like a charm. For real. Loading up this VCR, running Scarface for like the 80th time. The only one who can relate to this table of mine. My apostles withered away when all the chaos arrived, but I still fought for them all to have a plate next to mine. Baby Jesus, brown skin like the Bible preceded, with every rock thrown my way being what you needed. You gave me power, I gave you reason. I gave you powder to lead you a trail and face all your demons. Praises to the Most High, I came as a deacon, and your stems lit up the night in the shade of a beacon. Follow the shadows in the corner and pay with allegiance, and you pledging is as heavy as the weight of a key is. The property owner, properly known as who not to fuck with, driven by the desires that I'm falling out of love with. Hopping out of the ride would do me fine, pushing the truth aside, I'm caught in my abundance. It all makes sense, for all of the wins we all may get, and all of the sins they all came with. Father and son, I thank him for all he does for us all, and all of a sudden he suddenly cleaned up the blood that was supposed to cover me. Enemies be the ones that you got the most in common with. Picture me and boss man bonding off what our fathers did. With Veronique, mama on the call, parental advisory for us all. To the sound of my crescendo, redemption with this pistol out the window. Grim Reaper cut a kid on the zip code. Family ties, yours and mine, what we in for? Let you rise to the sound of my crescendo. Redemption with this pistol out the window. Grim Reaper cut a kid on the zip code. Family ties, yours and mine, what we in for? Let you rise to the sound of my crescendo. God scripted, but I'm out of my role. The TV on in the back playing the Cosby Show, and I'm hoping me and my son could be like Theo and Cliff. I'm picturing him and I while I reload a clip. It started awful. The pot made of glass, the floor marble, and I'm just trying to burn any bridges that he could walk through. You could lose every dollar and the blood to stay up on you. Kareem triple beam, I rebounded with a car for measuring pots and measuring shame. I should've settled for settling ways back in my settling days. Skinny black boy, heaviest name, scores to settle, metal to bang. The rhythm of the lullabies is to the beat of how the shots echo, or the steam coming about the kettle. The plot levels continue to rise. Through the phone, I see your soul drip from your eyes. The cord long enough for you to come get your goodbyes. It ain't shit a surprise, and we could both pick up the blame, we could split his demise. Cause how the fuck should I respond? This is lottery money. Why the fuck should I be calm when I got all this money from off of the backs of my people? And the saddle was yours, given to me in good faith and automatic applause. Attaboy, right? Sell all the product you could barter, but now we going father for father to the sound of my crescendo. Redemption with this pistol out the window. Grim Reaper cut a kid on the zip code. Family ties, yours and mine, what we in for? Bet you rise to the sound of my crescendo. Redemption with this pistol out the window. Grim Reaper cut a kid on the zip code. Family ties, yours and mine, what we in for? Bet you rise to the sound of my crescendo. Once upon a time, a Danny Tanner gave me a job at the cocaine import agency. Call the CIA and you could wind up DOA, but now your daddy and my daddy get to meet up at the gates. And once upon a time, a Danny Tanner gave me a job at the cocaine import agency. Call the CIA and you could wind up DOA, but now your daddy and my daddy get to meet up at the gates. Fair game, right? Fair game. Fair motherfucking game, Teddy. Fair game, Reed, whatever you wanna be called. It's fair game. I guess none of us stood a chance, right? Me, you, Veronique, all our parents was fucked up. None of us stood a chance, right? Call the CIA and you could wind up DOA, but now your daddy and my daddy get to meet up at the gates. Once upon a time, a Danny Tanner gave me a job at the cocaine import agency. Call the CIA. Call the CIA. Call the CIA.
How do you know, Franklin? V, when I have this baby, I want the life I was so close to having I could taste it until that motherfucker Teddy ripped it away. That's what I want.
Ever occur to you, this is exactly what Teddy wants? For us to wipe each other out so he doesn't have to? Just like they used to do at the house in the field, Negroes, and the light in the dark skin. We destroy ourselves for them.
We did this shit the last time. I said I was done with this. I got a little more to say before I go and get what's mine though. Yo, growing up in the hood, yeah boy, 1984, when every celebrity nose was buried under raw. My instinct was take what they neglected of us all, add soda and cook up this embezzlement of ours. Could it be that when they looked at us and said we don't need that? I was trying to echo out the bass like feedback. Prayed after that first date opportunity reached back. Marrying that queen made me king of the G-Packs. But marriage came with a view that I never foreseen. I chose faith over proof cause you adored me. And north of that cherishing, waiting water measuring, got the fire pit from the stove as my inheritance. Seated in the front, I accepted my finale. As long as you don't leave my side throughout this rally. We 70 mil happy, 73 to be exact. Enough to make your blood draw blood like where that Rhea back, right? So why would I not run it the same when I was a missed call and a pop fumble away from my block staying the same as us who took up the vacancy? The having a heart to fall in love brought out the hate in me. They say you can't take none of this money with you, but neither can you take all them vows that you commit to. And so my only issue is slowing down this idle time. The flame under the pot is this little light of mine. Shine with it, fuck waiting, I'm as patient as divine intervention. Coke clean as my mama dishes. Coke clean as my intentions off of this carpentry. Baking soda messiah, coca leaf guarding me. And with God as a witness, survive the middle passage. But it's a different storm fighting semi-automatics. Money in the mattress, work underneath it. Day each other's keeper, brothers like me and Lee is. Funny how you ain't related, but you played it like if we was blood. Word of your blood and how you gave it. They say the rays are one of one to take villages, but loyalty was up for sale in my lineage. Got it out the dirt like a stick in the mud, making way for a rose to grow to be bigger than us. Learn firsthand how water could be thicker than blood, and me turning that into wine brought the vision to us. Now it's fuck family, because anytime that I trust family, they reach right up over my trust to underhand me. They reach when they know I'm in front to play the canopy and shelter all y'all that I love for y'all sanity. So now my kiss sweet as a taboo, as cold as your betrayal when you ain't have to. And every bullet loaded for when I pass through, with my intentions written on them like tattoos.
Hey yo, Saint.
Look, I'm only doing this shit cause you said you got a bottle for me.
Yeah,
you gonna come find me on my corner and tell me that you got my tapes. How you get my motherfucking tapes? My tapes from 85, 86. You got my tapes, you want me to tell my story? Look, I only did that shit to get some shit off my motherfucking chest.
Finish getting it off then.
Them tapes was at my mama's house. I don't know how you got them tapes.
Well, nigga,
but you better give me my bottle at the end of this shit. You want me to tell you the story? You want me to tell you the story, how the story went? Okay, the story went like this. Yo, 12 grand was my first brick sale. Then found 12 grand in Peach's safe. Me and Miguel, karma circle right back around off of that fish scale. Tailor made for it, it unfortunately fit well. The legend of the saints might just be defined as misdirected restraint. Cause I was up in arms at the vision left in the frame. Pulling back and aiming at shit that feathered away. I miss and catch all the blame, but hey, such is life. The life they call the bitch is who I wanted for a wife. But when love wouldn't suffice, holding on to knowing my intent was always right. It's how I found peace when I would roll over at night. Like Alton rolling over in his grave, or shit, he might be rolling over in a cell, but it don't pay enough to dwell. So I put all that away and I reopen it in hell. The higher you could rise, some off the lower that you fell. Who would've thought it? If Lucifer paging you, would you call him? In a continental Lincoln filled with everything you wanted, draped in a leather bomber that he told you was a robe. Only an angel could be this angelic in approach. Level your hopes, level your fears, or swim in your tears. Sandy beaches, gunpowder, invisible chairs. Applause worthy for staying until they fade out. This brown liquor make a clearer way out. This is my freedom dance, but don't dance with me. Look at everybody else who took a chance with me. See, when I dance, don't dance with me. Look at everyone who tried to hold hands with me. See, it feels so much better when you dancing on your own. Your dance partners in the broken mirrors in your home. So when I dance, don't dance with me. Look at everyone who tried to hold hands with me. White man gave me coke, white man gave me liquor, white man gave me rope, white man named me nigga. Ropes tied around all I hope he was taken from me. Hanging from a noose, but that rope worth Laker money. Gold on your scale and purple hearts on your resume. So in the name of your flag, let us pray. Pray that the God you was praying to looks like you in a sense. And if he doesn't, then that's you getting lynched. Later, Teddy, hack Satan if he'll let me get a seat at this bar. If God should say that my reach was too far, laying shoulder to shoulder on the white lion. Or was it laying keys in my trunk, KGBs in my trunk? Can I breathe just for once? Take a minute and let me breathe, like what the fuck, right? Damn.
Hey, keep rapping, low.
Listen, I asked you to let me breathe before we done, please. I went from providing the cause to survivor's remorse to breathing free without a pot to pee on or pee in, right? Blood in my eyes, but feeling good enough to run up and touch the sky, knowing nothing's a surprise. See it a mile away like Veronique in disguise. X marks the birth certificate I never signed. A boy genius bloodline, but I ain't never met him. Maybe he in Johannesburg, or maybe Peckham, or shopping on a shortage. Part of my annoyance, my 800,000 should get him everything he wanted. He asks about his daddy, tell him everything important. Meaning don't tell him nothing, leave me out them discussions. Yo, you remember O'Shea writing raps about the neighborhood and all his coke craze, singing fuck the police and everybody obeyed. You see the shit he went through, government followed him too. Thank you, South Central. Yo, you remember John with the glasses and the camcorder glued to his palms, wanting to tell a story of how everything went wrong. In spite of what I did do, he made it out this shit too. Thank you, South Central. Walking up and down 56, me and Yo-Yo, in front of my mama house, way after it foreclosed. He looked at my condition, and based on how I'm living and what I did to our block, it's like if I became the logo. But shit, I got a bottle of Jack from up out of Yo-Yo, and chains don't link no more. My mama broke those. I know why the cage bird sings, but I ain't have range till I was able to get out of the cage on my last name. And naming everything this black boy done accomplished, nobody would ever believe if we being honest. So daddy, you finally understood the taste of letting go. I find to be just as good. This is my freedom dance, but don't dance with me. Look at everybody else who took a chance with me. Now when I dance, don't dance with me. Look at everyone who tried to hold hands with me. See, it feels so much better when you dancing on your own. Your dance partners in the broken mirrors in your home. So when I dance, don't dance with me. Look at everyone who tried to hold hands with me. Freedom dance, don't dance with me. Look at everyone who tried to take a chance. Freedom dance, don't dance with me. Look at, okay, no, I do it again. Listen, I said, listen, freedom dance. Don't dance with me. Look at everyone who tried to take a chance with me. And when I dance, don't dance with me. Look at fuck that. Fuck
Come
it.
on,
Yo,
man, you almost got that shit.
I'm done. Free. Fuck it. I'm done.
Come on, Saint.
Yeah, you got that bottle, right?
Yeah, I got your bottle.
Remember that? It's the only reason I did this shit. Only did this shit
I know,
for a bottle. I don't care about this shit. That bottle, right? Jack. Good shit, Jack. Hit me with that mad dog. Admit nothing, no.
Come on.
Good shit, no Thunderbird. I told you.
Yeah, I know.
Good shit.
I know.
You got that bottle. Give me my bottle. Let me go the fuck home.
Yeah,
Music shit. Fuck this shit. Let Wanda wanna do this shit. Wanda wanna get a pipe and do this shit and do this music shit.
Well, right
let
now,
her do
I need
it.
you to do this shit, nigga.
Give me my bottle or let me get the step. Let me step.
You ain't getting shit until we done.
My shit.
Hey, Saint, come on, man. You told me you was gonna finish these motherfucking tapes, man. Stop bullshitting. You over here wasting my time. Nigga, you ain't nothing but a wino, just like your bitch ass daddy.
Trying to sympathize with how they head, but out of touch with us. Playing benefit of the doubt came with your heritage. Cause you ain't lived through it if one of them ain't your relative. Level out the playing field. Say it's feeling dreams and sleeping and walking through it to a space where you believe that everything you pursue is in the sake of who you be. And giving me to you is only breaking you and me. And stages of denial call, chiming in with parallel. When you get on your high horse, I carry the carousel. Blood thicker than water, but runs no different. Money comes and money goes, and then the love goes with it. Drinking Villa on the keep from turning into a villain. I started turning insane after they stripped all the digits. My real line was drawn and rekindled the feeling. Life imitating art, I had to kill off the vision. Like here we go, yeah. It go prayers for the customers. Holy water spritzing in the air when you done with us, yeah. And when you done with us, don't run around like you was never one of us. Please send a couple prayers for the customers. Holy water spritzing in the air when you done with us, yeah. And when you done with us, don't run around like you was never one of us. Please support your local bodega. The chop went organic at the panic of the neighbors. Ain't nobody ever smile handing over wages. The choir is Beretta, the Veneta is Bottega. While I'm built where every bomb village is my hometown. Cleaning up debris and telling y'all to put your phones down. Living in a Carter, inspired by what a Carter said. Lost money on bail bondsmen as well as architects. As well as knowing ain't no change in the model. You can't pull over, pissing in a Gatorade bottle. A Stanfield quota is all they demonstrated to follow. They can't get lower. Lucchini, write your name on a hollow like this is it, what? Lucchini pouring out the sky, let it drip, what? At your service, no surprise, fuck you been, son. And the world is a ghetto, parading herself as a cover girl in stilettos, here we go, yeah. It go prayers for the customers, holy water spritzing in the air when you done with us, yeah. And when you done with us, don't run around like you was never one of us. Please send a couple prayers for the customers. Holy water spritzing in the air when you done with us, yeah. And when you done with us, don't run around like you was never one of us. It might be best to keep patient for the runners that keep chasing. Marathons turn into sprints and then we chasing. From free labor to free breakfast to free basin. The 80s spin the block, believe they'll need a Reagan. Keep patient for the runners that keep chasing. Marathons turn into sprints and then we chasing. From free labor to free breakfast to free basin. The 80s spin the block, believe they'll need a Reagan. Send a couple prayers for the customers. Send a couple prayers for the customers. Send a couple prayers for the customers. Send a couple prayers for the customers.
Do you think I need a pass to say nigga? Do you think I need a pass to speak the way I've been speaking my entire fucking life? Do you think any real nigga or any real bitch doesn't have bigger fish to fry? Like, when somebody tries to say like, oh, don't say nigga, you can't say nigga, you're not black. It's like, do you live for that word nigga? Is that all you fucking live for? Like, why do you care so much? Is that what 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 so much?
1, 2. Okay. Still feels like I'm in a league where if I follow the lead, it'll be dual mirrors and I'll just be following me, hearing my own wave. I done been drowning beneath, trying to break the news to myself that I'm out of my league. Anyone close by, know that they got it from me. Spook who sat by the door, that's ghost riding the beat. My phone never dries, so my pen never sleep. Product got deadlines, cash permit I aim. Know what I hit for, bow tie gift jar. 20 belows and Captain Crunch out the gift store. Stuck in the now, but dirty drums just fit more. Easy to put my knee in the dirt when it kick off. Double the mantra, son, you know what I live for. Double entendres, no one else hit more. Since back when my mans was open hand to withdraw. Try and make a flip off change like thrift stores. Hard for the caveat, pure intentions from the door. 2020 aim, dripping with the law. Nothing been the same, so forget all that you thought. Just leave it where you found it and beyond. Hard for the caveat, pure intentions from the door. 2020 aim, dripping with the law. Nothing been the same, so forget all that you thought. Just leave it where you found it and beyond. Word of the legacy left, like if you never had left. So when your name is up for debate, they never can guess. Like ain't shit to discuss, so no one ever should fret. It's all aligned in the chord for whoever was next. Outside in the chord with whoever was left. Where the greats is usually the ones who would never forget. And the odds be in the cards like settling debts. But your legends don't never die, they just get to reflect. And the reflections that I caught, opposite to everything I thought. But obviously less was never more, so the more the better. A time all together. And know that all the shit that I saw forever. So if memories fade, being close enough to know what could fit in the frame. It seems so, but they was more so given away. The same song was the heart of the drip being great. Perfect fitting, perfect fitting, perfect fitting.
Sentiment is so far. Pick and choose, a co-defendant or a co-star. A closing argument or the beginning of a prologue. In the mirror pitching you a dream with a coke arm. 86, winner take all, die good and shit. Skipping the parade for the sakes of whatever could have been. On the other side with all the lookouts looking in. And by the looks of it all, looking ain't all you took from it. Took us, shoulder rubbing with pushers like Curtis Mayfield drops and good Virginia cook up. And all the malice threaded through the journey that they booked us. Know when to jump ship, wade waters before they crook us. Cause ain't no such thing as the halfways. The script stayed backstage, mending up the wounded and wondering what your cast made. Leading you from where they do the noticing that. Good thing we learned how to fit a crown over the naps. Now look around, look around. 2020 vision to get you off the ground. And all the beauty found will be with you now if you keep vision. You know how he get it, not how he different. Look around, look around. 2020 vision to get you off the ground. And all the beauty found will be with you now if you keep vision. You know how he get it, not how he different. Look around. Pressure is a privilege, proof that nobody ever left you in a scrimmage. Loop that, swap it out the deck with your intentions. Roof back, looking like the rest of them who get it. In memory of fighting the urge of a tug of war. Juggling and wondering what you juggling for. Until it's both hands on the theory they brung along. Told them do as they please, long as they double yours. 4 walls boxed in, splitting up the room now. Hidden guilty pleasures like you listening to Moonchild. Rally to the front door, you know how the motive go. The alley is a gun store, it's best to be Kaloja though. Splitting the room like a Molotov crime scene. Each side telling each side, yo, get behind me. It's just a conversation had quietly. Flowers got thorns, but it's fine, B. I mean, look around, look around. 2020 vision to get you off the ground. And all the beauty found will be with you now if you keep vision. You know how he get it, not how he different. Look around, look around. 2020 vision to get you off the ground. And all the beauty found will be with you now if you keep vision. You know how he get it, not how he different. Look around, and the view is wild different with a frame around it. Just hope that you don't feel no sort of way about it. Being guarded like they prayed about it. Elbows out like it's candy paint around it. See, they don't tell you the parade is outlined with help. Nobody built like you designed yourself. For the pressures that you never realized you felt. It's a mirror face in a mirror trying to find some help. Now look around, look around. 2020 vision to get you off the ground. And all the beauty found will be with you now if you keep vision. You know how he get it, not how he different. Look around. Your presence speaks volumes before you say a word. You everywhere, penthouse, pavement, or curb. Your presence speaks volumes before you say a word. You everywhere, penthouse, pavement, or curb. Look around. Look around. Look around.
Do you think you could describe yourself as a revolutionary writer?
Not how he different.
A writer in a revolutionary situation. I never thought of being that many revolutionary as well.
The rule, you can't leave till you find what you came for. Can't leave till you find what you came for. Luckily, I came from the same store. Cause listen, yo, my white tees went from a 2X to a large. The sizes in between them all was left in the park. While my seat is still on reserve until the benches is gone. Early gentrification felt like espionage. My view drilling on the prints of the wall when you catch your breath. My intuition walking the door like Inspector Deck. Like first up, never miss, perfect way to settle in. All in together and treated like an inheritance. A red or blue pill at a clear out the in-betweens. My glasses turn me into sincere and imagines. The belly of the beast can't appear if you've been in reach. But all in all, should've seemed fair if you get to eat. So what we talking? I never did much of that. The introverted extrovert who lived out a duffel bag. Everything become a 2 for 1 if you double back. Said if you buy the skinnies, the confetti will come with that. Promise if you find it, youngin' you can keep it. Promise if you find it, youngin' you can keep it. Promise if you find it, youngin' you can keep it. Nah, peace of mind, kid, it ain't for the weak. Nah, promise if you find it, youngin' you can keep it. Promise if you find it, youngin' you can keep it. Promise if you find it, youngin' you can keep it. Nah, peace of mind, kid. It ain't for the weak, nah. Playing stove god in the truck, hoping my son can't hear it. Shuffle at the Black Star and all the guilt disappearing. Pots and kettles, the first entendre I'm ever burying. Cause half my catalog is pots and the kids stirring them like Carnegie Hall was as familiar as the kitchen was. The view far enough but close enough to feel in love. I became Rich Paul, 2020 vision does. Play the gym day to day and you don't gotta dribble none to get it. Hurry up and buy was the tradition, but waiting could become the what ifs like the commission. And learning on the fly, clouding up your position. You finish your breakfast and you gotta do the dishes. Do the math, My plate clean, following morale and leaping out of they box until they box us in the ground. Back in the Jeep with the speakers running loud and low driving shoes knocking reasonable crowd. Signs around my park said drug-free school zone. Used to catch a tag on them signs until they removed those. Bodega rapper with a view like I was Sissy son. Couple neighbors that'll slide through and let the blicky dump. Trying to reform only proves what they was giving up. I'm from a block away from where Biggie from. Yo, soundtrack was the shit I heard every night in real time. But we Columbia jacket tough, baby, we built fine. My footprints on a soapbox trying to rebuild pride. So regardless of who purchased my stoop, that's still mine. Live from the side of the fence that was out of bounds. And the scene how the fresh is more than you might allow. You busted dope moves, I'm more with the quiet downs. It's funny what your day in the park just might have found. Loyalty attached to what you leave from the store with. If you never seen a rose, then leaves look gorgeous. Simple math, and my integrity is giving back. Knowing every risk and reward that's never been attached. Honor never come with a sticker price. Learned to stand it by, trying to hear what the vision like. Call it extra credit in front of the class like you expected. Trade with an Africa map and a loaded question. Body of the first man, everybody from it. Following it firsthand, check you if you dub it. Truthfully, you know what I'm on soon as I hit the gate. Beef and broccoli, Tim's, chicken and broccoli dinner plate. My palate like my agenda, it all been the same. Amy Leon Dore fit me like I'm a middleweight. Prints on the lobby, prints on the marquee. Prints on your idol, the same prints on my Sharpie. Me catching a tag, fiends catching a drag. Both catching a high and the D's dressed in a cab. Son, the signs around my park said drug-free school zone. Used to catch a tag on them signs until they removed those. Bodega rapper with a view like I was Sissy son. Couple neighbors that'll slide through and let the blicky dump. Trying to reform only proves what they was giving up. I'm from a block away from where Biggie from. Yo, soundtrack was the shit I heard every night in real time. But we Columbia jacket tough, baby, we built fine. My footprints on the soapbox trying to rebuild pride. So regardless of who purchased my stoop, that's still mine's, right? So regardless of who purchased my stoop, that's still mine's. Walk with me. Being more than you was inspired by the blueprint before your memories finalized. Sing a song when you just happen to be idolized. They sing along, you the apple of the choir's eye. Eyes on you, words of the time on you. Until they hear themselves singing, they kind off you. But it's all part of the territory you breeze through. The song playing, it all starts to precede you. And all of your law you saw is up underneath you, right? And you be who they want till they won't be you. But it's all fine, they promise you that. The melodies lead the way where they followed you at. So you trying to get back, and the trail gone. And then you try and hit rewind, but it's their song. And they turn farewell in favor of their call. But long as you hear well, and you get to hear it all. And it goes on and on until the song is gone. Just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. And let it turn into whatever you want it to be. Just sing comfortably for when it was anything but. And all the mirrors close by to wake your memories up. And dream better for the love of what was hidden from us. Dream catchers out front and what that energy does. And it does seem more like innocence. The more that you into it, the deeper the feeling gets. The longer the note goes, the higher the ceiling gets. The louder the song plays, the quieter this will get. And finding the rhythm is the part that you celebrate. And if more come along, just promise to never change. Promise you get to sing like it was your first run. And it'll be worth bringing it back when that first done. Round of applause until they peep how good it sounds. Hands in the air until it's easier to put them down. Round of applause until you tell them to run it back. And ask for a serenade and hope when it come to that it goes on and on until the song is gone. Just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. If you should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably, sing comfortably. And let it turn into whatever you want it to be. Just sing comfortably, please. By any and all means, please sing comfortably. You should ever hit a note out of love for me, just sing comfortably. So we ask. Bluest note.
engineer man. Peace. Yo, so you know I'm not used to this studio shit, this rapper shit. You know my world different, right? And I know you said it's usually 16 hook, but I got more than that to say on this, so I could just flow with it. Okay, word. Okay, yo. Middle of 84 when opportunity hurt me. Said she had to sift through the crowd, but she preferred me. Dying for attention, but living in it concerned me. Waited me out, wanted to see if it would discourage me. Almost, shout out to patience first and foremost. Gave me more time to do away with my morals. Like fuck am I to do with these? Used to hide behind them in a line of scrutiny. It wasn't new to me that I could change all of this. I just needed a lane I could play in accordance with. Wade in the water shit. God gon' trouble the waves when all the water hit. I just need enough of this pot that I could boil with. So there God save me an ounce or two. Whether we talking water or we talking what powder do. Blasphemy, right? But shit, I'm still asking you, right? We can even all of these odds from what Massa was like, for real. Cause there's money here to be made, though. Devils pull up in plain clothes. Black dreams with these Anglos. It's best to act like you ain't know, right? Cause there's money here to be made, though. Devils pull up in plain clothes. Black dreams with these Anglos. Shit, it's best to act like you ain't know. Yeah, Avi told me be grateful. My Umi told me to keep the gate closed. Leave whatever's in the streets from out of this safe home that I built with these same hands that keep your plate full. I cleaned my plate, then took a car to see Avi and convince him that what I put in a jar could have me back here tomorrow, copping double. These pebbles became a gold mine under that rubble. And now I'm not the same kid coming here begging you for a couple grams. Reading up off of singles is hard to understand. Read, get it? Money is money and want a soul see it different. And I ain't mean to pivot, but yo, if Lee doesn't get snatched, mugshot attached, then I wouldn't have been on their radar as a perhaps. Like perhaps he could be the mule and we could feed this dude. He seemed like he the type to keep free from the news, but Lee was doing me a favor. After like 20 others, I was the only child who naturally wanted brothers. There was Lee and then another. Shout to Mrs. Hamilton. Kev already was who he was, you couldn't manage him. My motto forever is the closer you stand together, the harder it be to see who you standing with. It's funny how Kane being away left Kev running free with cocaine leading the way to his name seeing the grave. Look at life. One Kane could've stopped the other, and I fucked around and dropped my brother. Accidents with purpose. Judas is never Judas on the surface. Same apply to Reed, but my deed on this purchase is a weekly occurrence off an invisible contract. My gun tucked and my arms back. I'm comfortable now, but not at all. They say the room echo the more that you got it all. My mama said her worst day was when she got a call saying I'm in a cage. Make a lion out of panther, killing how he was raised. County blues, Attorney King knew it died on the page. And my temporary fear was just hiding my rage, for real. Cause there's money here to be made though. Devils pull up in plain clothes, right? Black dreams with these Anglos. Shit, it's best to act like you ain't know. Bruh, South Central calamity. Water the wine, should you go hand in hand with me? Look like the same hands that wanted to abandon me, but always forgiving the moment that you ran to me. Run like the numbers they throwing at us for counting more. With less on the scale, lead to them kicking down your door. The crown yours when they creating laws on you. And the diamonds embedded in it turning the thorns on you. Like 5 grams of rock, 500 grams of powder. The line in the sand and who's standing over hours, right? The tipping point is you copping for your survival, and all of that privilege falls beside you. Idols become rivals, and then they can turn into your partner, like them so-called Villanueva martyrs. But also it's solid, and we learned to be cool. But his bitch is the reason my 3 turned into 2. Like if my foot on the line and I'm Spencer Haywood. I'm just a kid from outside that's trying to make good. College dreaming, I was beaming, trying to play good. But shit, I jumped off the steps because it paid good. Simple as that, cuz. Right? Cause there's money here to be made though. Devils pull up in plain clothes. Right? Black dreams with these Anglos. It's best to act like you ain't know. Yeah, there's money here to be made though. Devils pull up in plain clothes, right? Black dreams with these Anglos. It's best to act like you ain't know, bruh.
money in the heavens ain't gon' make me a god. Well, I made biblical money, I can play with them odds. Pray to me, the plug got the face of a knock. The logo stamped on the keys in the shape of a cross. Pray for me, I sent it in the way of my disciples, and it turned into a table of them saying what they might do. Enough of this. Holy water, whore for the covenant, and all the gold metal I need up where the cupboard is. Sunday dinner, them keys, slow bubbling. Them chickens gon' need more gravy, you got some other shit. It's no measuring cups, just oven mitts. Know the recipe won't change if you don't fuck with it. Pour 36 in a strainer and let the drip set. Throw a line and drop fish scale in a fish net. And come back swimming in laps when it reacts, and it break into 4 more, floating into a quintet. The band all together now, crowd screaming. The drummer found a pocket and the crowd found demons. It never been more orgasmic than it seemed when you light up a rock, pull it back and let the steam in. Blasphemous talking about crosses on packages, but bet I'll get the gates to separate off of trafficking. Chauffeured by 2 angels in lingerie robes, and enough in the trunk for heaven's payroll. Back home, dirty apron on, out the window like great poupon. Pardon me, lost reach when I gave you arms. Seemed like I've been way too long. Pardon me. The recipe for desire got. The recipe for desire got. I got a letter from the government the other day. I opened it and read it. It said, keep your crown on your head or be beheaded. The irony of what they request, but nevertheless, it's a drop before breakfast, and it all was kinetic. Both sides moving in line, blocking the signs, with me ignoring the exit that became a couple mil and a couple duffels in Panama. Long way from me leaning over my handlebars, hopping over Ivy fence. With all that I done spent, truth is, I literally been flying private since. Privately trying to find a problem that Ivy missed. But with these pots, I don't know what the problem is. Made victims off of me being victimized. Bottle of soda on the porch. It was simple times. Bottle of soda, help with raw. Kept it dignified. Grew an empire of making a brick minimized. Fighting war veterans. Know that your Lord let us in. Residue on the doorknob from soft pedaling. Brush it off. I'll give a shout to everyone involved, taking you up out of it. Shots to every one of y'all. The throne is a single chair, and off the arm is more than you can afford to trigger a finger here. Sometimes you gotta sneak into the forum on the side and remind the corner why they put your jersey in the sky. Now cook's back home, dirty apron on, out the window like great poupon. Pardon me, lost reach when I gave you arms. Seemed like I've been way too long. Pardon me. The recipe for desire got. The recipe for desire got.
If we must die, let it not be like hogs, hunted and penned in an inglorious spot, while round us bark the mad and hungry dogs, making their mock at our accursed lot. If we must die, oh, let us nobly die, so that our precious blood may not be shed in shed.
I jump in the pocket, it's like if M.A. $E up in purple tape jewelry. 95 features, aura never lie. How we got it, how you see us. Caught in the design, bet I'm fly in a re-up. Bottom line, we up, can't nobody see us. Invisible ghost writer, highlight a screen up. Hopping up for high like I got it by the leader. And you ain't heard better since some was hollering cheer. Cheer me on, look at the tear I be on. I done been acclaimed so long, I'm clear beyond. Music for my friends who never could stare me wrong. Straps all over, they front like a pair of Dion's. Forilla, and they get forilla like killing the top to figure out what the selling's like. From in the new shit, roof split like go yards. No, I'm for the city like Olaf's, and I've been on my new fam, crown holder, but it ain't nothing new now. From how you know it, I've been on my new fam, crown holder, but it ain't nothing new now. From how you know it, it's just like how you know it. We don't even got it back and forth it. I done made whoever come up off it. Yeah, I've been on my new fam, crown holder, but it ain't nothing new now. From how you know it. You can call us my new shit, but it ain't new though. I done helped raise
raise a couple stars that you know. Know the fans I be attracting is by the loophole. Circling the check cash, try and catch a new zone. Talk keynote or kilo, I could do both. Crown me for being the first to put him too close. Underrate him but overpay him is how the loop go. Still got the line on whoever is what you do know. You know, jump in your lane and pull the echoes. Son, I'm all over the aim, I'm hoodie mellow. Been up, to look like I was an accident. So if I'm still sitting, I'm capping Nick. I tell him like Gorilla, and Nick get Gorilla like killing the top to figure out what the ceiling's like. From in the new shit, roof split like go yards. No, I'm for the city like Olaf's, and I've been on my new fam, crown holder, but it ain't nothing new now. From how you know it, I've been on my new fam, crown holder, but it ain't nothing new now. From how you know it, it's just like how you know it. We don't even got it back and forth. I done made whoever come up off it. Yeah, I've been on my new fam, crown holder, but it ain't nothing new now. From how you know it, and I tell them Gorilla, and they get Gorilla like killing the top to figure out what the ceiling's like. Killing the top to figure out what the ceiling's like. Aura never lies, so we know what it's hitting like. And I tell them Gorilla, and they get Gorilla like killing the top to figure out what the ceiling's like. Killing the top to figure out what the ceiling's like. Aura never lies, so we know what it's hitting like. And I've been on my new fam, crown holder, but it ain't nothing new now. From how you know it, I've been on my new fam, crown holder, but it ain't nothing new now. From how you know it, it's just like how you know it. We don't even got it back and forth. I done made whoever come up off it. Yeah, I've been on my new fam, crown holder, but it ain't nothing new now. From how you know it, how you know it.
Ajamu.